my 5 years making games, there's a question I've heard most, and the question is simple. How do you make video games? It might seem simple, but the answer is not that simple. In the past 5 years, me and my team have completed over 30 games, and we've managed to start a company here in Greece that's cash flow positive right now. We have a lot of clients, both in Greece and abroad, all over the world. And every single day we've struggled with this same question: how do you make video games? Our team right now is made out of 8 people. And as you can see, we all have fancy titles: managing director, technical director, game designer, and you can just throw all of those out of the window, because none of this matters in game development. None of this matters in independent game development, because what we are up against are 8 people against studios that are made up of hundreds. So we have to do more than just one thing. And that's where the answer to the question lies. Game development has the unique position of being one single industry that has 4 distinct disciplines: art, programming, design, and sound. That means that being a great programmer won't make you a good game developer. So what we offer is a solution to that problem. We offer a platform that is designed. This is a big problem, because there are 170,000 people out there right now that need interdisciplinary skills in game development. And because most of the independent game developers out there are self-taught because of the lack of formal education in game development, they tend to be good at one skill because they think that specialization trumps interdisciplinary knowledge, which is a bad way of thinking, since it's the main problem that most indie developers face. And that's what we offer, a solution to that. We offer a platform that will allow game developers and people that want to get into game development, even if they have no formal experience, to learn the interdisciplinary nature of game development through playing games in order to learn how to make games. It's simple. You play games so you can learn how to make games. So the market is large. There are 170,000 people getting into game development every single year. Around 20% of them live in Europe, and we believe we have an easy access to around 5,000 of them, which will be the first part of the beachhead market we are going to target. We believe that we can offer to them a lot of things, mostly real-world skills, since we are going to teach them the industry standards. And it's going to be a hands-on learning platform, meaning they will develop games during their participation in our platform and building the portfolio. It will be an analytics-driven curriculum, meaning that it will change and will specialize depending on the needs of each particular student, but while being curated by industry professionals that are specialized in game development or the learning space, such as ourselves and part of our network of partners. But most importantly, we believe that the right time for that is now, since there's a particular trend in the market right now where big game development companies don't hire as much as they used to, but at the same time, more and more people are interested in getting into game development. So there's a particular space right there that can be filled only by independent game developers, either in existing companies or by funding new companies. And that's the ultimate goal of the quest. So you might ask, why use games to teach how to make games? For us, it makes all the sense in the world, since this is what we've been doing for the past 2 years. We mostly focus in educational technology applications of games into training and learning. We have a lot of clients, and we've done a lot of projects that focus on that. And since we know that in first hand, but the science is there, gamification is proven right now, it's a growing market, and it helps people learn quickly. The competitive landscape is here. There are gamified solutions, but focus mostly in one area, mostly programming. And there are interdisciplinary solutions in learning that are mostly non-gamified. So the Quest occupies a very particular, very niche space, the gamified interdisciplinary space in learning game development. And on top of that, we can offer very competitive pricing in the market, which will be 16 euros monthly subscription after a 7 days free evaluation period. We believe we can keep customers for up to 3 years, and the curriculum will be roughly divided like that. The first year will be about interdisciplinary knowledge and learning the basics and fundamentals of game development in general, while the second year, each particular student will specialize in one of the 4 disciplines depending on how, what their preferences are, and the third year will be all about business development and building a network and helping them grow as a community and starting their own businesses in game development. And this is the ultimate goal of the quest. We want to form a community of independent studios that will kickstart a new game development revolution that is very much needed in the industry right now. And when it comes to market adoption, we know where people are, where the gamers are, because that's what we do all these years. So we need 1 year to finish the platform, and a year and a half after that to break even, and it's only upwards since then. The numbers may seem small, but they're not. They're just very pessimistic. They're very down to earth. It's only the smallest part of our beachhead market, and they can easily get up to 30 times higher than that. We need 150,000 euros in seed capital in order to finish the platform and reach the first 2,000 customers. As game developers, we understand what makes people want to start making games, and that's a passion and love for playing games, for the medium itself. Most people that want to start making games are gamers themselves. So what we really want to do is allow them to learn through playing games, so they can make games and embark on their very own game development quest. Thank you very much.